Hi my friends, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and I prepared this very important video especially for you. So 101 English topics and conversations here at the same time, just in 17 minutes. So it's a short version, so I think that you'll really enjoy it. Okay, thank you. Are you ready to start? I hope so. Friends. Do you have many friends? Not so many, but I have lots of acquaintances. Distant friends, not close friends. I believe we can have one or two very good friends, but not more. Do you agree? Traveling. Are you keen on traveling? As you guess, I'm fond of it. I can't imagine my life without traveling. I go abroad quite often. Sport. Do you practice sport? Every day. Sport plays a very important role in my life. As well as going to the gym, I go jogging and I do physical exercises at home. Internet. How often do you use the internet? Every day. I mostly do it for entertainment or fun, but my work is also connected with it. I have to be online. I maintain correspondence and I look for new clients and suppliers. It's my duty. Food. What kind of food do you prefer to eat? Healthy food. I prefer to lead a healthy lifestyle. Job. What's a job? I work as a sales manager. I really like this job and I'd like to grow professionally. Living abroad. Have you ever thought about living abroad? Well, I've considered this idea several times. Anyway, I come to the conclusion it isn't for me. Reading. Are you keen on reading? Basically, I like it. The problem is that I don't have enough free time for it. As a result, I usually read something short, for example, different articles online. My profession. What's your profession? I'm an English teacher. I can add that I've been working as an English teacher for about 15 years, so quite a long time. My future career. Would you like to make a career? Obviously yes. It's my dream. I'd like to develop my skills as well as earning more money. English. How long have you been learning English? For 5 years. You know, I feel real progress and I'm really determined to reach the highest level in English. Learning English online. Do you think learning English online is very effective? That's it. It has changed our learning process completely, so it has changed the way we learn. My day. How do you usually spend your day? Nothing special, it's very routine. I go to work 5 times a week or stay at home. My native city. What's your native city? New York. England. Have you ever been to England? Not yet. The thing is that I can learn English at home and I don't need to go there to learn it really well. America. What about America? Have you ever been there? Twice. It was unforgettable. The United States. When did you go to the United States last time? 2 years ago. I went there on business. Free time. How do you usually spend your free time? I usually go somewhere with my friends, but my free time is rather limited. Reading preferences. What do you prefer to read? Lack of free time is a real problem for me. I can only read online and sometimes just the headlines or titles. School. What can you say about your school? You know, I can say the education here leaves a lot to be desired, so it's really far from being perfect. University. Do you go to school or university? I go to university. I entered a very prestigious university where I got into it. Business. Would you like to do business? Why not? I know successful businessmen earn plenty of money. Self-employment. Where do you work? I work for myself. I'm self-employed. Hobbies. What are your hobbies? Well, I have lots of hobbies. I'm particularly interested in foreign languages and dancing. Occupations. What's your occupation? I'm a designer. I think it's the best profession for me. TV. Do you watch TV? Not much. To be more exact, I stopped watching it completely 5 years ago. My lifestyle. What's your way of life? Nothing extraordinary. I just want to develop my abilities and improve my skills. I also try to be optimistic. Weather. What kind of weather do you like? Clearly, I don't like it when it's rainy and cold. I like it when it's warm and sunny. Holidays, celebrations. What holidays do you celebrate? New Year and Christmas, which is one of the main religious holidays. What about you? Holidays. When will you go on holiday? Quite soon. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll go abroad. Public transport. How often do you use public transport? I used to use it quite often, but then everything changed. I bought a car and I mostly drive. It saves time, there are no traffic jams. Driving. Can you drive? No, I can't. My dream is to save up some money and buy a good car. Cycling. Do you often go cycling? Quite often. It's my favorite pastime. My city. Do you like living in the city? I find it really enjoyable. I really enjoy it. Music. Are you keen on music? Yes, I am, but I can't say that I'm so keen on classical music. My future. What are your plans for the future? Well, I'd like to do something useful in my life. I think first of all, I need to get a good education. My English teacher. What can you say about your English teacher? She is very professional. I know English really well thanks to her. Ecology. What can you say about the ecology on our planet? I believe we need to do something about that. We can be in danger. Some serious steps need to be taken. Environment. What environmental problems can you name connected with our environment? Well, I suppose pollution is in the first place. My computer. Do you have a good computer? Yes, I do. My computer is very powerful. I have bought it recently. My apartment. Do you rent an apartment? No, it's my own apartment. It belongs to me. My house. Do you live in a house or a flat? I live in a house. I can't imagine myself living in a flat. My country house. Do you have a country house? Yeah, I usually spend my summer holidays there. My character. What kind of person are you? I'm a hard-working person and I'm also very reliable. You can count on me. Cinema. Do you like going to the cinema? Not really. I prefer to watch movies at home, which I find more comfortable. Museums and theaters. How often do you go to different museums or theaters? Quite rarely. Actually, I have other interests. Too much work. Do you think that you have too much work? Yeah, I often have to overwork, but I have no choice. Children. Do you have children? I have a son and a daughter. What about you? Teenagers. Do you think that teenagers sometimes behave very strangely? It's because of their age. Marriage. Are you married? No, I'm single. Divorce. Are they married? No, they got divorced last year. Nature. Do you like spending time in the open air? Sure, I like to breathe fresh air. Globalization. Are you for or against globalization? I think it's okay. I've got used to it, so it's a normal thing for me. Global problems. What global problems can you name? Poverty, lack of water, and bad ecology. Poverty. Do you think that poverty is a real problem for many people? I think so. Many people live in poverty and they have to put up with it or they have to tolerate it. Unemployment. What can you say about unemployment? It's a terrible situation when people don't have a job and can't find it. New Year. How are you going to celebrate New Year? In my friends' circle. Summer holidays. How do you usually spend your summer holidays? I usually go somewhere abroad. My birthday. How do you usually celebrate a birthday? I usually give a big party. Our talents. What are your talents? I think I'm good at computers and English. Leadership. Do you have leadership qualities? Well, I can be a leader if I train a bit. Fruit and vegetables. Do you often eat different fruit and vegetables? I try to do it despite the fact although it's sometimes expensive to buy some fruit. Pets. Do you have a dog? No, I have a cat. Computer games. Do you enjoy playing computer games? Well, I like it, but sometimes it takes too long or too much time. News. Do you follow the latest news or the most recent, fresh? I always do it. Social networks. Do you use social networks very actively? Well, I use Facebook every day and this social network is enough for me. Eating out. Do you like eating out? Sometimes I do it, but I prefer to eat at home. Jokes. Do you like jokes? Not really. I don't have a good sense of humor. Vegetarian. Are you a vegetarian? Yes, I am. I believe it can improve my health greatly, but most people disagree with me. Habits. What bad habits does he have? He smokes too much, but I hope he'll give it up soon. Looking for a job. Are you looking for a job? Right. I'd like to find a better job. Retirement. Are you thinking about your retirement? Not now. I'll go on pension only next year. Job interview. How was the job interview? Fantastic. I hope I'll get this job. Smoking. Did you give up smoking? It was difficult, but I managed to do it. Social problems. What social problems can you name? There are lots of social problems, but I'm mostly worried about educational problems and problems related to our health or connected with it. Corruption. Is corruption a big problem in your country? Very big. Bureaucracy. Does it take place in your country? Almost everywhere. I can't stand it. Stress. Is your job stressful? Right. I'm always under stress. Feelings. How do you feel? I feel really happy. I managed to pass a very difficult exam. Money. How much money would you like to earn? At least minimum $2,000 a month in the beginning or for a start. Shopping. Do you like going shopping? Not really. It takes plenty of time and money. Our neighbors. Do you get on well with your neighbors? Do you have good relations? Quite well. Advertising. What do you think about advertising? Do you like it or not? I hate aggressive advertising. Going to a party. When did you go to a party last time? Last week, we had a great time. Education. Do you have a good education? Right, I graduated from a very prestigious university. Gambling. What do you think about gambling? I know many people are addicted to it. Conflicts. How can we resolve conflicts? I believe it's better to avoid them. Clothes. What clothes do you prefer to wear? Something stylish and simple at the same time. Memory. Do you have a good memory? I can't say so, it often lets me down. Terrorism. Do you think terrorism is a global threat? I think there is too much publicity about it. Diets. Do you keep a special diet? Yeah, I'd like to lose some weight. Immigration. Have you ever thought about immigration? Well, I don't know, maybe I'll be living in another country one day. Time management. Do you manage your time effectively? I think I do it mostly ineffectively, and it's a real pity. Religion. Are you a religious person? I believe in God and I go to church, but God is in our hearts too. I'm Christian. Famous people. Would you like to become a famous person? I think not. I don't like publicity or mass media. Mass media. What can you say about our mass media? I wouldn't take everything for granted, so I wouldn't trust it completely. Communication. Do you like meeting new people? Yeah, it's always interesting for me. Dating. Are you dating with someone now? Yeah, I have a girlfriend. We've been dating for 3 months and we are engaged. So we're going to get married, so we're madly in love. Motivation. What's your motivation to learn English? Finding a better job. I mean a more well-paid job. Online shop. Would you like to have an online shop? What a brilliant idea. I need to try it. Problems. What problems do you have? Never mind, I'll try to solve them by myself. My colleagues. Do you get on well with your colleagues? Yeah, we have perfect relations, so we are in one team. Okay, thank you very much. I really hope that you enjoyed this video greatly. Thank you. See you.